Are you guys ready? Because I'm ready. I'm Brian, your Chords and Notes Nation. Samson, he just came out with this yesterday. I saw it yesterday, but it was too late. I had to go to sleep. Then I had to wake up and go work most of the day. And now I'm home. And I'm making videos, and I'm like, the truth teller. Let's bring the truth teller on board. And this one is not going to be an early release. This one is going out as soon as I can upload it. Bam. But what's this early release thing, man? Well, that's for my patrons. Patreon.com/Chords and Notes Nation. That's where you'll find us. We're a growing community of love and music and other things. And if you are a patron, the early releases go there. Well, how early? Don't know. Some of them have been sitting there for a week. Don't know when I'm going to put it out on YouTube. But there's some people there that have seen it. You haven't. So if you're interested in that, plus other perks, come on over. It's only $5, $5 a month. You can stop anytime. You're not committed longer than you want to be committed. It's only $5, folks. And trust me, we're building a community that everybody gets to have a say and hopefully form something much greater, much greater. So, you know what? I want to go right into it. I don't want to do the spiel. Just understand there is information in the description box below for you. And please, please, please check out the super thanks, because I'll hit you up with a thank you in return in the form of a video short. Yeah. I want to hear this. I want to hear what this brother has to say. I may stop it. I may pause it in the middle if I got something to say. Otherwise, I'll wait to the end. Ooh. Nice. Does he do the music himself?
I'm hurting. I can feel my money draining. They take everything I make and you wonder why I'm complaining. I break my neck to make this money, that they just come and take it from me. My wages ain't that great in the first place. I should be paying you nothing. But
it's slavery. They come and take it. We're plugged into a system where we're working for other people, and they're taking the money away. It's true. This is done in his garage, it looks like.
I'm hurting. I can feel my money draining. They take everything I make and you wonder why I'm complaining. I break my neck to make this money, that they just come and take it from me. My wages ain't that great in the first place. I should be paying you nothing. But they keep on coming and they keep on taking. These motherfuckers go ham on me every time I bring them the bacon. And I wonder what it's for. Ukraine, great funding a war. Have we spent enough yet? Should I guess not? Look, here they come for some more. Fuck me, I'm sore. Sucks being poor. You had the same job for the last 6 years. Wasn't struggling before. Back when Trump was in office, fuck all the junk that they called him. I never saw any of the shit that people always said he was in the comments. All of it was nonsense. I ain't even trying to ride him either. I'm just saying, you gotta admit that shit was fine when he was the leader. It was fine when he was in charge. I never saw bills as high as they are.
Yeah. Because they didn't like him. So they talked shit about him. They talked smack about him. Right? To get everybody to turn against him. But what did he do? What did he do? What did he do for this country? What did he do for this nation? What did he do for the world? Things were much better.
I never got chills just literally thinking about filling up my car. It shouldn't be that way. I don't care about Russia or Ukraine, but I do care about my own country. Is that insane? I care a lot about all the tons of money that we're paying, because it's mine, not yours, and I'm the one that feels the pain. I get taxed on my fucking ass for every dime I make. It'd be fine if they would spend my money wisely, but no way. It'd be great if they would take it and pay for important shit that benefited you and me, and not just wage your wars with it. And where the fuck are all the liberals? I thought you stood against this shit. I thought the war machine was your enemy. Now you're friends with it? Now you want to go to war? Now you want to fight? Now you want to pick sides in a feud where everyone is white? Now you want to get involved and go and blow a person up? I'm just saying, I'm surprised this altercation ain't diverse enough. No one deserves this stuff. I just don't believe the tears you weep. Countries where brown people get bombed every day. I don't hear a peep, you fucking hypocrites. Thought the race thing was your shtick. I thought as long as white people were involved, you don't give a shit. Those are your words, not mine. I'm just wondering why. Why do we have endless money for them and none for Hawaii? Why is it every time Zelensky needs a loan from someone, we're the only ones that give it to him like we owe him something? We got issues of our own here at home that no one's discussing, and they keep growing cause no one in power is gonna do nothing. We're stuck. How the fuck we gonna help somebody else when we can't even reach inside our own pockets to help ourselves? We could allocate that money to our own people in different ways, to clothe and feed and bathe and let them know it'll be okay. We could definitely do that. Don't tell me it's not that simple. People overcomplicate this and make it some fucking riddle like...
Don't overcomplicate it, folks. It is exactly what you see. It's exactly what you see. Don't you listen to those talking heads that are out there trying to confuse you and to talk you into, well, you know, there's some strange formula and there's these, you know, there's so many reasons why and we have to do this, we have to. Don't let them do it to you.
Can't just feed everyone, are you insane? You know how much that costs? Way less than we've sent to Ukraine, I know that for sure. You don't have to be a mathematician or a foreign relations expert to figure out that division. You don't have to draw a graph to see it would cost a fraction to solve half of the problems we have and stop them from happening. I'm just saying, what kind of fucking world we living in? So many billions we've given them, when's Europe chipping in? When we gonna start splitting and stirring up the dividends and begin telling other nations it's your turn to lend a hand? Listen, I don't think Ukraine deserves any of this, but I also don't think Zelensky is as great as they said he is. I don't believe the media when they blurt shit on their shows. You'd have to be naive to think this dude's as pure as driven snow. No one is, especially when you run a nation, dog. Your morals are compromised the minute that you take the job. So I don't trust Zelensky, Putin, Biden, or anyone. I don't think any of them give a fuck about all us little ones. All the people of Russia, all the people of Ukraine, most of the people of the USA probably feel the same. We don't want this shit, it's only the elites that do. They line their pockets, they profit from this, but not from me and you. Quite the contrary, in fact, we pay for it with our lives and money. They take chunks of everything we make, and soldiers die for nothing, so they can gain some more power and keep their banks fat, and all we get is table scraps. Fuck yeah, it makes me mad. Fuck yeah, I get upset. We're constantly ignored. Why the fuck I gotta pay for this? I don't want this war. How the Pentagon have $6 billion unaccounted for, but when I do my taxes, I'm afraid to be $1 short. I'm afraid I'll go to jail. I'm afraid I'll do some time if I don't pay you back the money that you wasted. That was mine. I can't keep quiet anymore. It's impossible to shut up. I'm sick and tired of being responsible for all your fuck ups. But the question is, what we gonna do about it? There's never a plan of action. All we seem to do is shout it, and I'm guilty of it too. Always bitching and complaining, never walking, always talking, always lipping off and saying I'ma do shit, but I don't. And to be honest with you, that's the reason I don't make a lot of songs, and that's the truth. I'm sick of bumping my gums. I'm tired of flapping my jibs. Something needs to be done, and I don't know if rapping is it. We need a real solution, but we need to get together first, because unless we're all in this as a whole, it'll never work. However, what do I know? I'm just a moron with a pen, but there's power in numbers, and there's more of us than them.
The table is tilted, folks. The game is rigged, and nobody seems to notice. Nobody seems to care. Good, honest, hard-working people, white collar, blue collar, doesn't matter what color shirt you have
George
on,
Carlin.
continue to elect these rich cocksuckers who don't give a fuck about them. They don't give a fuck about you. They don't give a fuck about you. They don't care about you at all. At all. At all.
Yeah, I'm glad he ended with George Carlin there. So everything he said there is spot on, especially at the end. Like, okay, the time for talk is over. There's time for action. You know, he had the courage to come out and say that, all of that stuff, and I'm gonna amplify that. There are the 1%, man. It's true. It's true, and it's funny how they always turn us against the 1%, and let's create all these taxes against the 1%, but it's not, man. They get us all riled up, but they're sneaky about that, and they turn that on us. The one thing that I will not object, but disagree with, it's not our money. is not our money. It belongs to the central banks. And though we're working for it and they're giving it to us because that's how the system works, that's how they are able to take it from us. And they use the IRS as their tool. The Corporation of America, folks, 1871, the Act of 1871. Read it. It's a real act. The United States was broke after the Civil War and needed to rebuild and refinance. And so the central bankers came in and they created Washington, D.C. as their corporate headquarters. And from that point on, they were using this country and its resources and its people, slowly over time, turning it into what they wanted it to be. And like he said, if you rule in a country, man, you've already lost your moral compass. Not so much with Trump, and I'm not going to say, I don't care what you think of him, but that's why they hated him, because he was not theirs. You understand? I want you to understand that he did not belong to them. That's why they did what they did to him, and that's why they're still going after him, because he is a threat to their system. And so are we. And so the majority of people here in this country and around the world are starting to wake up. Anybody who starts to talk about, when you start listening to the media, the people that they hate are the people that are against them and their agenda. Because the media is the mouthpiece for the elite. All right? So it's the opposite, right? Bad is good, good is bad. Bible talked about that in the end times, where good will, it'll all be flipped on its head. And people will call things good that are bad and call things bad that are good. And that's exactly what's happening. I mean, if you read the end times prophecies from the Bible, not these other people, Nostradamus and all that sort of stuff, and you search out the truth of what's really going on out there and don't go through the mass media, mainstream media to get your information, because they're not telling you half the crap, even a quarter of the crap that's going on out there, you'll start to see that it's starting to come around. And now they're starting to push us into this area where they want to control everything. And they're using everything in the last few years has been to push us into that Agenda 2030, which is ultimate control, which ultimately, and you're already starting to see elements of it the foundations of it being laid, is the mark of the beast, right? Not being able to buy or sell without it. Well, it's coming. It's coming. But it's not here yet, and we can fight against this. Just like Samson, who was in this one, he was pushing those pillars, and he's bringing the truth down on all of us. Absolutely. What a fantastic young man to come out and, hey, the swearing, but he's being authentic, right? He's upset, and he's putting that in there because that is how he feels. This boy brings the truth, man. I'm telling you. God bless you. Jesus loves you. I'll talk to you in the next video.